Warning: this video contains the use of hand and power tools, and the unskilled or improper use thereof could cause serious injury and even death. Please consult our website at mackiediy.co.za for video and informational disclaimer. Mackie, hardware you can trust.
Today we'll be installing the common concealed hinge. These hinges are found in your kitchen cupboards, cabinets, and all sorts. To install these hinges today, I've put together a knockdown cupboard which already comes pre-drilled with the holes for the hinges. These holes, if one were to drill them yourself, you would use a hole cutter of 32 millimeters circumference to mill those holes. You would use hole centers of 23 millimeters away from the edge of the door. To complete the job, of course, the tools required, once again, we'll be using a square, a Phillips screwdriver or a power driver. One caution, however, when working with chipboard, a power driver can sometimes over-torque the screw, damage the thread, and result in a very poor fitting. Therefore, to manually tighten screws into chipboard is advised. A pencil, a drill bit, and that would also be a 2 millimeter drill bit, by the way, and safety glasses. Right, we just check the hinges first to make sure that they work correctly. As you can see, all the holes are already been pre-drilled. There's not too much to be done in the way of hard labor here. Remember, as I said, I'd rather use manual screw fixing than a power driver. Let's not over tighten it so that we can get them in straight. Check the level of the hinge and to see whether or not it's straight. That's about as straight as we can get that. Generally these holes are all computer drilled or CNC'd, and CNC machines don't really make any mistakes. However, a board could slip. It's always wise to check that the hinges are in fact aligned correctly. Notice every time I just loosen off the one hinge so that we can position them to get them as straight as we possibly can. Right, there my hinges installed to the door side. Right, although it's very difficult to film inside a cupboard or a cupboard of this size while trying to do an instructional video, but we are going to try. Right, to line up the door, as you can see, we wouldn't want the door to be dangling on the ground. Loosen up all our adjusting screws as well so that the hinges can be adjusted. Right, there we have the hinges installed, and just another bit of advice, these adjustment screws here are to adjust the door to either pull the door this way or pull it back in towards that side. This helps when you don't have a level door. You are able to then adjust to a certain extent the level of the door to make sure that they line up once installed.